My dear, your silence screams louder than your actions ever did. I'm shocked and broken inside. I never expected your betrayal to wear such a familiar face. The shock of your choices feels like thunder shattering my quiet soul. You shattered my trust with the gentlest cruelty I never saw coming. How did your love turn into a stranger's cold indifference overnight? Your actions cut deeper than any words you ever spoke. I'm still trying to understand how you became a stranger to my heart. The shock isn't in what you did, it's that I believed you wouldn't. When you left, I realized how blind I was to your true colors. I never thought your hands, once warm, would push me away like this. Your actions haunt my nights like shadows that refuse to fade. You rewrote my story with silent, shocking strokes of betrayal. I mourned who you were before I even understood who you became. The shock isn't that you hurt me, but how easily you forgot. How quickly love dies when trust is crushed beneath careless feet. Your silence after the storm of your actions is the loudest pain. I thought your heart beat for me. Now I hear only echoes. Shock doesn't begin to cover the ache your choices left behind. You painted goodbye in the colors of selfishness I never expected. My soul is shocked not by your leaving, but by your indifference. I loved you with my whole broken heart. You returned only silence. How did you forget the sacredness of the promises we made? You shattered the mirror of us. Now all I see is shards. I'm shocked by the ease you erased years like dust on a shelf. Your actions are an enigma, a betrayal wrapped in familiar skin. I trusted your shadow more than your sudden, cold absence. The cruelest shock is loving someone who's already gone. You didn't just leave me, you vanished inside your own lies. Shocked by how quickly love can become a ghost in the room. Your actions were a storm. I'm left wreckage trying to breathe. You wore deception like a second skin I never noticed until now. I'm stunned by the coldness that replaced your once fiery soul. How do you betray a love that never asked for more than truth? Your silence after betrayal screams the truth your lips refuse to say. The shock is not in the breaking, but in the pretending it's whole. I loved you in pieces, but you chose to scatter everyone. Shocked how easily you traded my heart for empty promises. You took the light of us and left me in a darker room. The wound you left is silent but screaming in every breath I take. Your actions were the lie I never saw coming, the end I didn't want. I believed in us until your choices screamed otherwise. Shocked by your coldness, like ice replacing fire inside your eyes. You betrayed my soul in ways words could never capture. How do you become a stranger when your name was once my peace? The shock isn't that you left, it's that you forgot to care. You broke my heart with actions, not words. Those cuts never heal. I'm stunned by your betrayal, wrapped in the guise of love. The echo of your choices haunts every corner of my being, shocked by how you turned our love into something unrecognizable. You vanished, leaving behind only the ghost of promises broken. I'm still learning how to live with the shock of your leaving. Your actions rewrote my faith in us. Now it's a shattered script, shocked how you chose your freedom over the love we built. You stole my trust in the quietest, cruelest way possible. The shock of your absence burns hotter than the fire we once shared. You left scars where love used to bloom. I'm still bleeding in silence. How could you betray the heart that bled for your every breath? Shocked by the coldness that settled where your warmth used to be. You tore the fabric of us with silent, unspoken betrayals. The shock isn't in losing you, but losing who you claimed to be. You shattered the sanctuary of my heart with careless hands. Shocked how your love turned into a shadow I can't escape. Your actions whispered lies louder than your words ever could. I'm haunted by the shock of your love's sudden disappearance. You left me grasping at memories that sting with bitter truth. Shocked how easily you replaced love with silence and cold. The weight of your betrayal crushes the fragile wings of my heart. You became a stranger wearing the mask of someone I once knew, shocked by the void your actions carved inside my soul. I mourn the love that died slowly in your silent departure. Your betrayal was the thief that stole my peace without warning, shocked by how quickly you turned love into a fading ghost. Your silence after betrayal screams louder than any apology ever could. I trusted your heart was mine, shocked it was never true. You left scars not with fists, but with the coldness of your absence. Shocked how your love became a riddle I could never solve. You broke sacred vows with the quietness of forgotten promises. The shock of your betrayal rewrote my understanding of love forever. You vanished like a dream I didn't want to wake from. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. The echo of your actions will haunt my healing heart for years. I'm shocked by the ease you discarded a love I cherished deeply. Your betrayal was a silent scream that shattered my world. You broke my heart in silence, the loudest pain I've known. Shocked how your love became a secret I wasn't meant to know. You rewrote my story with lies disguised as care. I never imagined your actions would betray everything we built. The shock isn't in the break, it's in the bitter aftermath. Your coldness froze the warmth I thought was forever ours. I'm stunned by how you turned love into a weapon against us. The shock of your betrayal haunts the quiet moments I crave. You chose shadows over light and left me in darkness. Shocked by the suddenness of your disappearance from my soul. You stole my trust quietly, like a thief in the night. I'm broken by the shock that you never truly loved me. Your actions burned the bridge between us without a second thought. Shocked by how easily you turned our forever into a goodbye. You left me with questions your silence will never answer. The shock of your betrayal echoes in every lonely heartbeat. You were a storm I never saw coming, leaving only wreckage behind. Your betrayal is a wound that refuses to clot, bleeding truth I can't escape. I never saw the coldness beneath your warmth until it froze my soul. Shocked by how you rewrote love into something unrecognizable, yet so familiar. Your actions speak in silence, louder than the vows you once whispered. The love I gave was sacred. Your betrayal, a sacrilege I can't forget. You shattered the glass of trust, and now I'm bleeding through the cracks. Shocked how easily you turned kindness into cruelty I never deserved. Your absence screams louder than your presence ever did. I'm haunted by the ghost of promises you chose to break. How do you betray someone who believed in you with every breath? Your love became a mask hiding the betrayal underneath. Shocked that you became the stranger I once called my forever. You turned my hope into ashes without a word of goodbye. The sharpness of your betrayal still pierces my silent prayers. I'm broken by how quickly you let go of what we were. Your actions erased the future I dreamed with you in it. Shocked by the suddenness of your cruelty, wrapped in familiarity. The silence after your betrayal is louder than any fight we had. You left without warning, like a storm destroying the calm I trusted. I'm stunned by how your love vanished like smoke in the wind. You broke my heart quietly, leaving no place for healing to start. Shocked by the emptiness where your promises used to live, I never thought you'd be the one to rewrite goodbye. You shattered the sacred space where our love was meant to grow. Your betrayal is a shadow that follows my every step. Shocked how your love became a story I wasn't meant to read. I'm haunted by the warmth you stole, replaced with icy silence. Your actions turned forever into a fleeting ghost I can't hold. You betrayed me with the quietness of a disappearing star. Shocked by the sharp edges of your sudden indifference. You chose destruction over healing, and I'm left to gather the ruins. The love I carried now feels like a burden I must shed. Your betrayal is the cruelest truth I never wanted to face. Shocked by how you abandoned the US I fought to protect. I'm broken by the weight of your silent, careless goodbye. You became a stranger without warning, leaving only memories behind. Your actions echoed in places I thought were safe forever. Shocked by the coldness that replaced your once warm embrace. You stole my trust with a smile I thought was genuine. I'm haunted by the hollow space where your love used to live. Your betrayal is the pain that never stopped whispering my name. Shocked by how you erased the sacredness of our shared moments. You left me grasping for reasons that vanished like smoke. I'm stunned by the way you turned love into an echoing silence. Your actions broke the sacred bond we once vowed to protect. Shocked that your heart could grow cold in the warmth of ours. I'm broken by how your betrayal blurred the lines of our forever. You became a ghost haunting the places I thought were ours. Your silence after betrayal screams louder than any apology. Shocked how you replaced love with the cruelest form of forgetting. I never imagined your actions could sever the roots of our bond. You left me with nothing but the shock of your sudden absence. Your betrayal is a wound that refuses to heal or forgive. Shocked by the coldness that crept in where warmth used to live. You shattered my faith with actions I never saw coming.